Sickening to me, Lord. Sickening to me, sickening to me.
As Tulsi Gabbard is... There is a strict...
President Trump speaking to reporters over at the White House just before leaving for his trip to Scotland. I want to go right to our senior White House reporter, Kevin. Kevin, you've been listening to what the president had to say. Update our viewers who may have just tuned in.
Yeah, and it was quite a lengthy session that we had with President Trump out on the South Lawn as he's heading now on his way to Scotland. And I think one of the most interesting things that he was asked and sort of answered was whether he was considering a pardon or commutation for Ghislane Maxwell. Remember, she is the associate of Jeffrey Epstein, who is down in Tallahassee, Florida, yesterday and
Even though most of America desperately wants to see Donald Trump take down former President Barack Obama for quite literally anything, a lot of them are also having a very hard time swallowing the crap that Tulsi Gabbard fed us last Friday, then over the weekend, and of course it's the same.
Hey guys, how's it going out there?
Hi, everyone. Oh, I didn't mean it. Let me turn this off, guys. Oh, no, let me turn this off. I was looking at something up here. Guys, as you come in, please hit the like. Hi, Celeste.
Jump right in.
Hi, Celeste. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Three Sisters. Hi, Three Sisters. Hello. Back you go. Am I saying that right? Bakugo. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Let me know if I'm saying it right before I start on my rampage. Now, I'm going to try to remain as calm as I can, but they are playing in our face, and it's sickening to me. And before I start, there's a song that my father used to sing when anything got on his nerves, and it was called Sickening to Me. And he would say, sickening to me, Lord, sickening to me. Sickening to me, Lord, so sickening to me. Yes, sickening to me, Lord, sickening to me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Daddy. I hear you from the heavens above as you have eternal life. You just keep on resting in power in the presence of God. Because down here, we are truly with the devil. We are truly with the devil. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Let's everybody sing it one more time for my daddy. Daddy, I'm in the live chat. And we're going to sing it one more time. Sickening to me, Lord, sickening to me. Sickening to me, Lord, sickening to me. Woo! Ha! Sickening to me. Oh, Lord, sickening to me. Yes, indeed, sickening to me. Sometimes these white folks, President Trump, Lord, definitely sickening to me. Oh, yes, I said it. I said it. I said it. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. All right, let's get into it. Now, y'all know that President Trump, okay, first of all, he getting ready to go to Scotland. Scotland don't even want him there. Scotland already got signs up. We don't want you here. Go home. You're a pedo. There's a whole bunch of stuff going over there. They don't even want him there. And yes, taxpayers, we paying for it. Talking about he going to build another golf course. Yeah, okay. All right. Now, as you know what's going on with Ghislane Maxwell. I'm going to say Ghislane because I hear other people saying Ghislane, and I thought Ghislane or Ghislane, but Ghislane today. Y'all know she's in prison because she's a little pedo too. She helped Jeffrey Epstein. She helped him. Sure enough, she did. She helped him. And she was convicted in 2022 for 20 years in a Fed prison. Now, on President Trump's way to Scotland, he was asked if he would pardon Ghislane Maxwell. I want y'all to hear this response. That the president of the United States of America said. Now, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like when you come on in. Please hit the like. I'm going to play this right now before I even continue. Because this is some sick. Yes, it is. It's sickening and it's disgusting. Sickening to me, Lord. Sickening to me. Okay, here we go. Take it off of here. Can we play it? Can we play it? No.
Where are you? Hey,
I don't want.
I can't make it. I have a board meeting.
No, I don't have no commercials. Okay, I will find it right here. Cause he not getting away with this. No. Don't you know no good? All right. Let's try this one.
President Trump speaking to reporters over at the White House just before leaving for his trip to Scotland. I want to go right to our senior White House reporter, Kevin Liptak. Kevin, you've been listening to what the president had to say. Update our viewers who may have just tuned in.
Yeah, and it was quite a lengthy session that we had with President Trump out on the South Lawn as he's heading now on his way to Scotland. And I think one of the most interesting things that he was asked and sort of answered was whether he was considering a pardon or commutation for Ghislane Maxwell. Remember, she is the associate of Jeffrey Epstein, who is down in Tallahassee, Florida, yesterday and today, speaking with the Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, who is potentially looking for more information about this Epstein case in a bid to kind of tamp down on the furor among some of the president's supporters who believe the administration has not been transparent enough. And the reason this question of a pardon or commutation has come up is because people are wondering what incentive Maxwell will have to kind of spill the beans, to talk to Blanche to give him the information that he needs. You know, she's serving a 20-year prison sentence down there for sex trafficking, and she has appealed her case. She wants to get out of prison. Listen to what the president said when I asked him this. Would you consider a pardon or commutation for Ghislane Maxwell?
It's something I haven't thought about. It's really something
recommended.
It's something I'm allowed to do it, but it's something I have not thought
But
about.
you wouldn't rule it out.
Before I go on, he says he hasn't thought about it, which is a lie, because they are on their way back to speak to Ghislane. Why are you having these meetings with her privately, not recorded, privately, and don't nobody know what's going on? Now, yesterday, when she went back into the prison, she was shown going back into the prison with this big box of materials. We don't know what was in the box, but it seemed like, I don't know, it could be papers maybe that they want her to look over. I don't know, papers that she could, I don't know. It's a bunch of BS. Bunch of BS. Sickening to me. Now, we know, Trump, that you have the power because you want to be king so bad. Talking about you haven't thought about it. Yes, you did. You have been thinking about it. That's why your people keep going down there to meet Ghislane. What do you think? She's like, I mean, what else could be that you think she's gonna want? I'm really confused. Somebody talk to me in the comments. Let me know. What could they possibly think? Do they think they really think that we are stupid? I haven't thought about it, but I can do it. I have the power. You have thought about it. And I would not put
Donald Trump is more
anything
panicked and
past
rattled
you.
than we have ever seen him before. And it's
Hold
because
on,
his
because
Jeffrey
I got
Epstein
some more.
scandal
I got
just
some more.
isn't
I got
going
some more.
away
I got some
no
more.
matter what he does.
I would not put anything past you, Donald, if you were to let her go. Now we have Epstein survivors talking about this would mean a complete crumbling of justice. Listen to this, because they're grown now. They're grown now. But listen to one of his survivors speak out. Just listen, because I just listen. Hold on.
What have the past couple of weeks been like for you with all of this renewed?
Can you imagine the trauma that they are reliving?
Good morning, Anna. Thank you for having me. It's been yet another whirlwind, I'd say, of emotion. And really the main focus is trying to stay calm, stay grounded, because that's what us survivors continuously have to do throughout the ongoing process, because the re-traumatization is a very real item, whether it's the most recent days and what's going on, or whether it's been throughout the years of all the memes and all the news stories that come out. It's a constant, okay? So the last few weeks or bit of time here, what it means is that we have to stay focused on what the outcome is for these survivors. There needs to be the transparency, because there are women here many women that have gone through these lived experiences, that is something that cannot be taken away or simply shut down. It cannot be shut down. These are experiences that have been had, and you don't have this experience after experience with so many different women and go on to say that there's actually nothing here because there have been multiple people to support this perpetual abuse and exploitation for decades.
Wow. I imagine it's really
Okay.
quite painful to have that re-traumatization that you talk about.
I know this has to be very painful for anybody to have to relive this mess. This is complete chaos. Anything that he has been doing since he has been in the office is complete chaos. I don't care what no one says. It has been complete chaos. How in the world? How in the world did Trump's, this is how much they just like right in our face, like boom, I just can do whatever I want. It's like Trump's defense criminal attorney, his criminal attorney, is going to interview Ghislane. What the hell? His criminal attorney that works on his staff is going to visit Ghislane. I'm so confused, and I want you to hear a little bit about what has been happening behind closed doors. Stay tuned. Hold on, because I'm getting ready to play it. They think they slick. But they're not. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But if you think if these people were of any other race, do you think they would consider pardoning a black woman or a black man? I'm going to go as far as even a Chinese man or a Chinese woman who were accused of the crimes of Epstein and Maxwell. Here we go. I'm sorry if y'all heard the people out there cutting grass, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to keep going. Here we go.
Before Saunders getting in front of the federal courthouse here in Tallahassee, Florida, in a new twist for the Epstein case, Ghislane Maxwell has now spoken to the U.S. Justice Department behind closed doors. Check it out. In a heavily guarded federal courthouse in Tallahassee Thursday morning, a quiet but potentially explosive meeting played out behind closed doors. Convicted sex trafficker Ghislane Maxwell and U.S. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche meeting for hours. Blanche declined comment.
Productive day today with the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche and Ghislane Maxwell.
Maxwell's legal team spoke briefly after the meeting, offering little detail about what went on inside.
She never invoked a privilege. She never declined to answer. She answered all the questions truthfully, honestly, and to the best of her ability. And that's all the comment we're going to have today about the meeting.
I had to stop it right there because he says we had a productive meeting with a sex offender that wants to get out of jail. She answered all the questions truthfully. You think so? You think so? Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit confused. How do you know? She answered every question truthfully. Did you hook her up to a lie detector test? Or you just was asking her questions and saying, well, maybe you should say this. Or no. But let's keep going because this is what? Sickening to me, Lord. Sickening to me. Let's keep going.
Meat comes as the DOJ says it seeks to release, quote, all credible evidence in connection to the case, but also as President Donald Trump finds himself once again under fire for past connections to Epstein, often deflecting when asked.
It's sort of a witch hunt, just a continuation of the witch hunt. The witch hunt that you should be talking about is they caught President Obama absolutely cold.
Political experts say Thursday's meeting.
Of course. Anything to deflect. You going to talk about Biden, Obama, what? And let me say this about that. If y'all heard anything about the birthday card, right? For Epstein. This is sick. Okay. Everyone, well, not everyone, but I guess his close friends, when Epstein was turning 50, they put together this big birthday card for him. And of course, very powerful people, rich people wished him happy birthday. Vera Wang, she said, yeah, she wrote it. She can't, it was so long ago, she don't remember what she wrote, but she did. Clinton even admitted, yeah, I wrote something. That's me. Anyway, I forgot. They asked somebody else. They said, yeah, I said happy birthday. But when you ask Trump, that's not me. I didn't write that. I'm going to sue. What? You're going to sue for your handwriting? But let's keep going.
May raise more questions than it answers.
Well, Donald Trump's interests very much are to keep whatever damaging information might be available through Ms. Maxwell that could damage him or his allies, keep that out. That's the interest of the Justice Department and of Donald Trump. And from Ms. Maxwell's point of view, her interest is to try to get out of jail.
And Wall Street Journal reports add to the intrigue, the latest revealing that back in May, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi told Trump his name appeared multiple times in the sealed Epstein records.
The fact that he was informed and the decision was made to refuse to release the files smacks of a cover-up.
It's now fueling a fierce debate on Capitol Hill.
Everybody knows that he knew Epstein at some point, and they're both New York. I mean, there's a video of it. Now, he said this for years, so I don't think any of that's a surprise that he's mentioned the documents. I mean, of course.
What happens next is unclear, but the deputy AG shared on social media, I will continue my interview of her tomorrow. The Department of Justice will share additional information about what we learned at the appropriate time. Now, this Maxwell saga is far from over. The next step is for the U.S. Oversight Committee to come down here.
He's going to review with us what he has learned at the appropriate time. What? When you feel like it? When you feel like it. When you feel like it. Is that what he's saying? Is that what he's trying to tell us? So he's going to go there again today. He might be there already. It's like going on 2:00. He might be there already. He might have bought a nice a steak and everything and said, look ahead, you're going to get out real soon. Just follow what we going to tell you to say, what we going to tell you to do. And Trump might just pardon you. Now, I want to play a little something about Trump and Maxwell. He tried to act like he wasn't really good friends with her. But this talks about the birthday card. Okay, so hold on, because this is what? Sickening to me. Oh, Lord. Sickening to me. Sickening to me. Lord. Sickening. to me. Let's go on. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. Wait a minute.
One page at a time. That is the breaking news of the night. 24 hours after we broke the news on this program last night that a book of birthday letters to Jeffrey Epstein on his 50th birthday is in the possession of the Epstein estate in Florida. Other news organizations have credited our reporting and been following up on it and adding significantly to that reporting tonight. The latest reporting is from the New York Times, and it includes the image of the first page of the birthday book. It is a handwritten letter from Jeffrey Epstein's convicted co-conspirator in sex trafficking, Ghislane Maxwell, who assembled the book with the help of many of Jeffrey Epstein's rape victims, who Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislane Maxwell.
I had to pause it right there. Not only is it the birthday card, right, that they put together, Ghislane, so evil. She got the victims to help her put this birthday card together. All of the victims should have whipped her ass. Let's keep going.
Raped when they were in middle school and high school. We learned last night on this program from the lawyer representing those victims that they were told by Ghislane Maxwell to help her actually assemble the birthday book. And here is Ghislane Maxwell's birthday note. The very first page of the birthday book was the birthday note from Ghislane Maxwell to Jeffrey Epstein. Here it is. It says, Jeffrey, the idea behind this book was simply to gather stories and old photographs to jog your memory about places and people and different events. Some of the letters will definitely achieve their intended goal. Some, well, you will have to read them to see for yourself. I know you will enjoy looking through the book, and I hope you will derive as much pleasure looking through it as I did putting it together for you. Happy, happy birthday, love, Ghislane. Both the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal are reporting tonight that Donald Trump's name appears on the list of contributors to the birthday book. The Journal reports that contributors to the birthday book, quote, were grouped under categories such as science, Brooklyn, and family. The Journal says that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton were listed on the Friends group, which also included Jeffrey Epstein's criminal defense lawyer, Alan Dershowitz. The New York Times is also reporting tonight on another handwritten note to Jeffrey Epstein by Donald Trump. It says, to Jeff, you are the greatest, reads an inscription in a copy of Mr. Trump's book, Trump, The Art of the Comeback, that belonged to Mr. Epstein. And there it is. You see it signed Donald. It's dated October 1997, the month the book came out. That signature that you just saw will no doubt be compared by handwriting experts to the Donald signature, that one-word signature that reportedly appears in the description of the letter bearing Donald Trump's name in the Epstein birthday book, as was first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Unlike the Wall Street Journal's report on the Trump letter, the Bill Clinton letter contains no sexual innuendo. The Journal describes the Clinton page this way: a single paragraph in Clinton's distinctive scrawl saying, "It's reassuring, isn't it, to have lasted as long across all the years of learning and knowing, adventures and illegible word, and also to have your childlike curiosity, the drive to make a difference, and the solace of friends." Bland stuff, nothing sexually suggestive in the Clinton birthday message to Jeffrey Epstein, something that could have been written by Clinton staff or Bill Clinton himself. The Wall Street Journal reports a spokesman for Clinton declined to comment on the birthday message, which was reviewed by the Journal. He referred to the Journal to a previous statement that the former president had cut off ties more than a decade before Epstein was arrested in 2019 and didn't know about Epstein's alleged crimes. That is Bill Clinton essentially validating the reporting that is his letter. Bill Clinton is not threatening to sue the Wall Street Journal about the birthday book. He's not saying that's not my letter. Alan Dershowitz is not threatening to sue the Wall Street Journal about their reporting on the birthday book, which includes a letter from Alan Dershowitz to the child rapist who Alan Dershowitz defended in the first criminal cases against Jeffrey Epstein. The Journal reports the letter from Dershowitz, who represented Epstein in the first criminal case in the 2000s, included a mock-up of a Vanity Unfair magazine cover with mock headlines. It's been a long time, and I don't recall the content of what I may have written Dershowitz said. So that's Alan Dershowitz confirming tonight that he contributed to the birthday book. Alan Dershowitz confirming the existence of the birthday book. Of all the people mentioned in the Wall Street Journal reporting who contributed to the birthday book, including fashion designer Vera Wang, none of them claim that they did not contribute to the birthday book. Donald Trump is the only one making that claim, and it's not working. Tonight, the Wall Street Journal is reporting this. The letter bearing...
Okay, like I said, Donald Trump is the only one saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't write anything in that book. Everyone else said, yeah, I wrote that. I wrote that. I doesn't mean that you knew what he was doing. Trump did. But just because you said, happy birthday to you, doesn't mean that you knew that someone is a nut. That's like if, we go to a birthday party, right? And somebody says, sign the birthday card. And everybody's saying happy birthday to you. Now, we don't really, you know the person, but you don't know the person. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't know what anybody does behind closed doors. Not one. They could be sick and a weirdo creep. And this is for females too. It could be a male or female. You could be lost out of your mind when ain't nobody looking. Yet still we up here saying happy birthday to you. Well, Lordy be. That's just like Diddy. We all love Diddy. Had no idea he was a monster. We didn't know he was a monster. Biggie coming out with all the songs and Faith coming out with baby, baby. But sitting up there, Diddy was a monster. A monster. Now, they are going to go back to Florida. Todd Blanche with his big head. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's listen to that. Shut up, because you can't even stop the war like you said you would. You was always talking about, I could stop the war within an hour once I'm president. I could stop the war within 3 days. They still over there killing each other. Killing each other. You ain't worried about it. He ain't worried about it. He going to Scotland, where they don't want you either. Now, I might do another one where it's showing that Scotland don't want you. They holding up signs saying you a pedo. They don't want you. So don't try to act like you going over there and everybody love you, because they don't. Now, in my opinion, and y'all let me know in the comments, please. If you did not do anything wrong, then why is everything a secret? Shh, don't tell nobody. But I am really a pedo. I'm really a liar. I'm really a cheat. I'm really the the leader of Project 2025. I'm really that person. I'm really racist. Yes, yes. Shh, but don't tell. That's a secret, right? What is it, y'all? It's sickening to me, Lord. Sickening to me. Join in if you know the song by now. Sickening to me, Lord. Sickening to me. Sickening to me. Oh Lord, He's sickening to me. Please impeach him, Lord. Please impeach him, Lord. For you know he's not right. For you know he's the devil. And when the Lord comes down and Trump gets that wrath, oh, it's not going to be a game. So y'all don't stress, don't worry. Let him go ahead and act the fool. Because you know what? I was going on and acting the fool. But you know what? I don't have no control over it. And we don't have no control over it. So when we don't have no control, when we don't have any control over a situation, we give it to God. We place it in His hands. In some way, it's going to work out in our favor. In our favor. Some way, this is going to turn around and be positive for us. I don't know how, and I can't tell you because the Lord ain't spoke to me yet. If the Lord spoke to one of y'all and He said something, let me know in the comments what He said. Because I haven't heard anything from God Himself yet, but I can feel it in my gut and in my bones. That, oh, it's going to go down. It's going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah up here in the United States of America. Do you understand what I'm saying? So get your life right with the Lord. If you do not have a relationship with God, get one. Because when He come down and He want to destroy, you better be ready to go with the Lord. Because I'm not trying to be burning up. I'm not trying to be drowning. I'm not trying to do anything. I want to go with the Lord when He comes down and strikes the United States of America, because they have been playing with black folk too long. Too long. Now, what I need you to do, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I mean, I need you to violate. I need you to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to Traci 2.0, The Traci Show. I need that because y'all know my goals are like 120, I said, by the end. Is it the end of the month? By the end of the month, Lord. Well, I have to see. I don't know. But look at here. I need 120, 150. ASAP subs. Now. Can you do that for me? And can you hit the like? Can you hit the notification bell? So when I am about to go live, y'all here. Y'all here for your girl. I appreciate anyone that has subscribed. I appreciate anyone that's been here since day one. I appreciate and love all y'all. And again, If it's sickening to you, remember the hymn in your head and know that God is going to take care of this troubled man. Until the next live. Oh, because I'm coming live again because I want to know what happened today. I want to know what's going on today. That's what I want to know. I want to know. So, until the next live, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay prayed up. And give it over to God. Amen. Amen.